Are you tired of prospects going dark on you? It happens all the time. And since Halloween is right around the corner, I thought we should share some of our best ghost-busting prospecting tips with one of our best SDRs who recently was promoted to AE, so you know that it works. So Adam, I heard you have this crazy tactic that involves a lantern when people go dark. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, Devin, you got to get creative, I think. And we're lucky enough here to have a lot of tools in our repertoire, and one of them is Sendoso.
Sure.
And I think that when someone goes dark, you're so close, right? You get that ball to the 1 yard line, you got to push it over. You have to go that extra mile to make sure that they show up. So, I got creative. I worked with some of the team here, and what we actually started doing was sending people physical lanterns to their office with a funny handwritten note. That note just says something really short along the lines of like, hey, you're probably wondering why Adam from Gong sent you a lantern. It's really two reasons. Number one, you went dark.
Yeah.
And number two, Gong shines a light into the most important information, and that's what's happening in your sales conversations. And to be honest, I didn't think it would work, and the results were astounding.
How did you come up with this idea?
I think like most great ideas, it was born out of desperation. I had a couple of good quarters, and I found my first, I think end of Q2 this year was really, really dark, and I had a lot of people disappear, and I needed them to show up again.
Yeah.
So I was willing to do anything, and I just experimented.
Has this been a one-off thing? Have you used it multiple times? And either way, what was the response?
Yeah, so I've done it at least double-digit times, and I'll tell you that it has north of an 80% response rate.
Wow.
And I think when people go dark, you want them to show up again, but the reality is I'm fine with a no at a certain degree, and I just need them to reply, and that was really one of the most successful things. I know across our team, it's something we've scaled.
Why do you think that it worked? Why do you think you got an 80% response rate with a lantern and a handwritten note versus, I don't know, another email or another call?
Yeah, I think it's unique, it's personal, and it's also just funny. I think at the end of the day, the people on the other side are just humans, and they want to get a laugh out of something too.
I love it, man. Thanks for sharing the tactic. For the folks watching, I don't know, send a flashlight, LED light, headlamp, something to get your folks to respond. Feel free to be creative. Thanks for sharing, man.
Awesome.